Good morning, y'all. Keep your eyes on the prize, that big beautiful bill in D.C. California, that's a distraction from the taco man. You see, in D.C., the Republicans don't have enough Republican support in the Senate to even have a little committee meeting on the bill. They need to do that little committee meeting first. Then they can take a vote in the Senate. Yeah, see, you haven't been hearing anything about that big, beautiful bill because they want you to think about California. In California, y'all hold strong. And I love your governor, Gavin Newsom. You see, he filed a suit saying, hey, we don't need these Marines because now Taco wants to send 2,000 Marines. Marines are trained for battle to kill people. Why do you need them for one little city in America that's protesting? There's going to be a lot of protests against the immigrants and what they're doing with ICE. And not just in California. They're popping up everywhere. But they want you to think that California is running amok. Tearing up shit, hurting each other, killing each other. Ain't none of that shit going on. Don't believe that. Oh, and those first 2,000 National Guardsmen that were sent, Governor Newsom released a statement saying, hell, only 300 of them are even being used to protect anything, any federal government buildings. The others are just sitting around doing nothing. And also, Newsom said Trump didn't even send any food or water for him. How in the fuck are any troops gonna maintain any kind of stability, do any kind of protection, anything, if you don't even feed or water them? The fuck? But that's y'all's president. You fuckers that voted him in, that's what he's doing. Abusing his power. And you know what? He had a little interview 5 years ago in 2020 when he was cognitively there, as we should say. And he admitted, president can't just send in troops to a state. The state's governor, i.e. Newsom, has to request such aid. And Newsom never did. So, he who shall not be named is breaking the law, and he knows he is. Thank you, Supreme Court, for giving him presidential immunity. I bet you're rethinking that shit. At least a couple of you are. Now, let's talk about the U.S. and China talks about these trades and the tariffs and all that shit. Because Taco, Trump always chickens out. You about to do it again. You see, China holds the market on rare minerals that the U.S. needs for military technologies like fighter jets, submarines, radar so they can track where the hell they're going. We also need it for medical equipment like MRIs. Don't forget your smartphones. And you know what else we need that shit for? Those electric vehicles. It makes them run more efficient. Hell, run period. So we, the U.S., we're pretty much in a begging position to China for those rare minerals. And in return, we'll flow some little chips over to China. And I'm not talking about potato chips. I'm talking about computer chips. But you know what? China's like, yeah, we need those chips, but not that much that we're going to give you anything you want. And that's all they came to an agreement on while they were meeting, I believe, in London. And Trump and Xi Jinping, now they have to look at the agreement and give the okay. China might tell us, fuck you. They've been telling us that from the get-go. You see, Trump the bully, he thought people would start caving as soon as those tariffs went into effect. Like Vietnam. Yeah, they caved right away. And what happened? You got bullied even more. Do not cave to a bully. Because once you do, they're going to keep on bullying you more and more and more. And the resistance that's happening in America, not just on the immigration and ICE and how they're just fucking around, but on everything, we need to keep it going. That's the only way that we'll get some shit done and get us back on track. Because this shit going to a dictatorship in America, it's not going to happen. They wanted to, and they didn't count on the resistance. But we got to keep at it. And again, all this stuff going on. California, the tariffs. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't be distracted. That big, beautiful bill is going to hurt a lot of people more than the people it will help, i.e. the billionaires. Why should all of us slugs in America help the billionaires? Haven't we helped them enough by buying their products and shit, using their technology? Amazon, Facebook, Fuck y'all. Because you pretty much are trying to fuck the rest of us. Well, it works both ways. So remember, keep your eyes on the prize. And have a great day.